2024. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Good evening. I'm Bert Saint-Pierre, and happy Election Night 2024. We've got a great and important evening on tap for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you can expect tonight. Throughout the evening, we'll be bringing you live updates every hour. Our team is closely watching several races across West Texas, including U.S. Representative for District 19, State Representative for District 71, and Tom Green County Commissioners for Precincts 1 and 3. Before we get to all of that, we do want to remind you that the polls are still open until 7 p.m. So if you have yet to cast a ballot, you still have a little bit of time left. And as long as you're in line by 7, you can still make your voice heard. Let's head on outside for a moment. Here's a live look at historic downtown San Angelo from our Sky Tracker cam. A nice night across the region, maybe a little chilly for some. Again, if you're heading out to cast your ballot last minute, the weather shouldn't impact your trip to and from the polls. Let's go ahead and welcome in Chief Meteorologist Britton Musall, who has more on what we can expect as Election Day winds down. Good evening, Britton, and happy Tuesday.
That's right, Bert. Thankfully, not expecting any big weather impacts. By 7 p.m., expecting the temperature to be near that 60-degree mark, 58 degrees by the 8 p.m. hour. Wednesday, looking to be a fantastic fall day across the area. Temperatures looking to be a great fall day. Not a bad day to go out and visit the pumpkin patch. Remember, you can always find your latest weather updates on our website and by following me on social media. Now I'll send things back to Bert for more election news. Bert?
Thank you very much, Britton. Turning our attention back to tonight's elections. Now, Damien, we are going to be with you in the field later on tonight, and you actually will be discussing a couple of very important topics, and we wanted to give voters a little bit of a preview as to what you'll be discussing tonight. The floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, hey, Britton, this is where legends are made, baby. Election night is here, so I took a close look at both sides of the aisle here. You don't want to have anyone be left out here, so I spoke to the Texas GOP chairman, kind of on the right side of things, right? We kind of talk a little bit about a lot of the issues that happen here in West Texas recently with our local elections, as well as the broad things, stuff that's going down tonight, right? You got the Senate stuff, you got the presidential election stuff, so we covered that as well, kind of getting their feel for things and kind of how they're viewing everything as well. On the other side of the aisle as well, I also talked to them. I talked to a lifelong conservative judge who said, you know what, no mas. I'm going to the left. I'm rocking with the Democrats. So we went with both. Like I said, I covered both, went into all that good stuff, and man, it's going to be awesome. That's for sure.
Now, again, the polls will close at 7 p.m., so you do have a little bit of time, really a half hour from now. Damien, you were one of those people that voted early. What was that experience like?
Oh, man, Bert Saint-Pierre was awesome, man. I felt like I was important, you know what I mean? I felt like I did what I was supposed to do, and I loved it. Like I said, like you've been telling everyone as well, stay in line, be sure to vote, make sure your voice is heard, and man, for me, it was once in a lifetime experience, but luckily for me, I could do it again in 4 years. That's awesome.
There you go, and I was one of those people that waited until Election Day, and I got to say there was a line, but yes, old-fashioned. Yeah. There was a line. People were excited, though, and the energy was great. And we just want to remind you, West Texas, that we will be bringing you updates throughout the evening. So make sure you keep it here for all your local election news. You can also get all the up-to-date results on our website, foxwtx.com.